make a delicious chicken and waffles. This recipe is not authentic. Obviously the classic chicken and waffles is, you know, a piece of waffle, or the piece of waffle, nice piece of fried chicken, just traditionally battered, blah blah blah, and then with the maple syrup on top, or the syrup, or whatever you're using. This way is a little bit, you know, more reformed, a little bit more new style, you could say. So let's get going. First things first, you want to start off with the wet ingredients. We're gonna whisk them bad boys up, and then we're gonna combine the dry ingredients with each other, toss them in, whisk everything up. You don't want to over mix it, just so you know it doesn't get too tough. You want it to be nice and airy when it goes into the waffle maker. This is delicious, I'm just telling you. So first thing, we're gonna go in with some milk in our big bowl. Oh my god, bro, we're gonna have to bleep it. Okay, and then we'll go with eggs, a little vegetable oil, and then I'm gonna give everything a nice little whisk. And then I'm going in with some baking powder and sugar to a bunch of all-purpose flour. You could give it a nice little whisk, it's not that important. Do a nice little sifty business. Toss it in slowly. Keep on giving it a constant whisk so it doesn't clump up. There we go. And now you want to work it in nice. Alright, for the chicken portion, I'm actually using a chicken breast, or a tender, you could say. The tender is actually the bottom piece of the breast, and I'm cutting up into pieces and frying them. And you could say they're like a boneless wing, which boneless wings are not a real thing. They're like chicken nuggets, I guess. And then we're gonna toss them in a nice beautiful sauce and then put them on top of the waffle. This is a little bit different. Obviously I told you it's not traditional. This is just my new way, I guess, of making chicken and waffles. You got the waffle in nice bite-sized pieces, and then you drizzle on some you know, ranch or whatever on top, and it's delicious. So I thought this was just a good way to reinvent, you know, chicken and waffles. If you want to see kind of how I did the chicken pieces, they're nice and small. And the way I've been loving how to fry the chicken is actually making a tempura batter. In my opinion, these are the best boneless chicken wings you could possibly make. You want to go in with some flour, some cornstarch, hefty pinch of salt. Honestly, I'm just estimating, but as usual, details and measurements will be written down in the description. Don't worry, I got you. And then we're gonna go in actually with a bunch of slap your mother. So this slap your mama is my favorite Cajun seasoning. It's really good, and this is the extra hot one. I'm gonna go in with a very hefty amount. Again, you don't have to go with slap your mama. You could go in with paprika, garlic, salt, pepper. There's a bunch of different seasonings. I will also write down those alternatives and the measurement amounts as well. So I'm gonna go in with a nice, very hefty amount, and then after this, I'm gonna split this mixture, this dry mixture, in half. And in one side, I'm gonna actually whisk in a bunch of water. And that's how you make the tempura batter. And you're gonna dip in the chicken in the wet batter, then the dry batter, and then we're gonna fry the chicken. And then we'll toss it into our sauce. So I got a large amount of slap your mother. One time I actually told someone that the Cajun seasoning that I use is called slap your mama. And then he replied with, okay, I'll slap my mama, but what's the seasoning that you use? And I don't know if he was messing with me or it was just funny, to be honest. But anyways, so we got this dry mixture. I'm gonna split it in half, dollop in the water, and then start, you know, the frying process as we make the waffles. Go in with the piece of chicken into the wet batter. It's nice and covered. Make sure you drench it. Make sure it drips off all the excess moisture, and then you want to go into your dry batter. And now you get a perfect, delectable piece of chicken that I'm going to toss into my fryer. I'm going to repeat that process till all these chicken pieces are cooked. Obviously, go in with the fryer, Nice beautiful color. You always want to keep one hand wet, one hand dry, just so you're not, you know, getting clumps on your finger. So my right hand is gonna be the, what's that called? The wet batter. You know, always drip off all the excess moisture and go into your dry batter. And repeat the process. So now we got our beautiful, nice and crispy chicken tender. We're gonna toss it into our buffalo sauce. Toss the rest in. Give everything a nice little toss. And then we got a beautiful buffalo chicken tender. You could eat these alone. These are absolutely insanely good. But we're gonna top it off our beautiful, nice and toasted waffle. And we got the final product coming soon. And there you have it. We got the beautiful final product. This chicken and waffles is absolutely incredible. And there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for the constant support. Honestly, you guys are the best. And as usual, now Bismillah.